biblical proportions.
Hey, bitch, I'm a problem. Nobody solving. You can keep hating, I'm popping regardless.
Peace, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Omeja Mojanique. And I'd like for you to go ahead and hit that thumbs up, the subscribe. You can leave a comment if you like. Today I am discussing an issue that has been occurring in my house for about a good little month. I don't care for it. Don't like it. There's been these little creatures, these rodents, running amok, running about in my home, violating my space, being disrespectful in the grandest of ways. I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently it is. Those little creatures are called mice. They have been just, running on the stove, leaving their droppings. And then it got to a point where they decided, hey, we're not just going to leave it on the stove. Is there a skillet there? Let me do some in that skillet. What? There was nothing on the stove, nothing in the skillet. They still decided to use the restroom there. Were you saving it for that moment? Okay, then my bed. So now we're in my bedroom. Left droppings on my bed. What? There's no food. There's no sustenance inside anywhere. So at this point, I'm starting to believe, hey, y'all are coming in and just doing random acts to let me know that this is your space and you're going to do whatever you want. So now, again, feeling disrespected on so many levels, right? My bed, my, what is it? Is it my ottoman? My footstool? The stove, countertops. Where else? Oh, I have an ironing board that is standing upright. So it's at my height. It's at eye level. There's no food. It's in a closet in one of the bedrooms. There's no food anywhere. No sustenance of any kind. None. They crawled to the very tippy top of said ironing board. The very tip. The tip. They shitted on it. And not only they shit on the tippy top of that ironing board, they shitted on the wall too. So it was at the very top. So there's still some space. I felt like they shitted on the wall and rubbed it and then shitted on the thing. I don't know what's going on, but I know I'm frustrated, right? So now it's time for everything to go. Everything except for me, because I live here, I pay rent. They don't. They are thugs. They're disrespectful and disgusting, and I'm disturbed and disheartened. So now I must do as I do and take them out one by one, or the whole family, the whole crew, the whole gang. I'm taking them out. So I decided to make a list of things that I could get to take them out with. I knew that in my heart, I'm about that life. They were going to die. That was my goal. I was going to catch and release them. For what? Why? There's so many of them. They procreate on a grand scale. Why? Why would I do this? To give them to somebody else, to make them somebody else's issue? That's unfair. I wouldn't dare do that to anyone. I already live in the country, so there's field mice everywhere and whatever else that does things here in the country. You don't have to enter my home, though. You don't have to enter it and be disrespectful either. So when you've taken it up to another level, it just becomes, all right, baba biba boa. All right, so I got a list. I'm going to read it. And so this is what it says. Let's discuss some ways why mice could enter your humble abode. Entry points. And I did find this throughout my whole home. Everywhere. So there are, small structural openings just for any home, apartment complex, any space, residence. So, like the plumbing and sewage and all this other stuff. I think plumbing and sewage is the same thing. Gas lines and whatever else, water lines. And so those little small openings are very, they're accessible. They're accessible. They can fit in like a 1/4 inch of space. That's nothing. So they brought their crew. It was like, bet, man, this is a nice house, yo. Ooh, you got a lot of stuff, a lot of space. Yeah, my people's with me. I got my people's with me. I don't need that little boosie. I don't. Let's go on. Yes, they can get into your walls and various crevices, floorings, and whatnot. So if you have a garage, I have a garage. Guess what? All kinds of openings for those jokers. They are about that life. I'm talking about openings. Small ones, large ones. Wherever you want to go. You can go to the top, to the side of the wall, the concrete, the garage doors. Any of the doors, they have nice gaps for you to enter. If you are a rat or possum, even, you may be able to come through. Now, I'm exaggerating with possum, but let me not speak that. No. So the openings are just significantly large. I just don't like it. I don't like it. So what I have to do at this point is, because what you could do with that, you could find someone, you can get like the pest control people to come in and take care of that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me slow down. All right, so let's get back to why they could be coming in. All right, so yes, they can squeeze into small little spaces. Here's another reason. Reason number 2: lack of sanitation. Now, like your house could be clean, and you could still attract mice. You understand? As long as they have the opening to get in. I mean, you have food in your house. I'm pretty sure you got food in your trash can, old whatevers. And so anything that they can gnaw into, they will do it, whether you're clean or not. But it does help you to be clean. It does help. And if you can throw those things out, just make sure you empty your garbage of food. They will go in to try to get items what is it called, where they use it to make their homes. So they will even do that. Do some editing. Another reason is they could have had to relocate. So again, that's why I'm not doing catch and release. Maybe somebody did catch and release over in this area, or they had some other pest control or some other tools that they use to rid their house of mice. And the mice like, oh man, we gotta move, fam. They out here trying to kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to live. We just want to eat what they eat. You know what I'm saying? Why they hating on us? We just mice. We small. We don't do nothing. We just shit everywhere and eat your shit and shit on your shit and stink and piss. That's how we do. We don't pay rent or bills. We might chew through some wires too. So, all right. So let's figure out how to get rid of these things now. I think that's where we are now. Let's talk about ridding our living spaces of these interlopers, invaders, insurgents. They're not quite insurgents in the sense of the totality, the meaning of that word, but they are rebelling against me wanting to keep them outside. So, number 1. I realize now that I didn't say number 1 for the other part, or number 3, but I did say number 2. Alright, so number 1 for how to get rid of these clowns. And they're not funny clowns. They're not fun at all. It's like the It clown. I don't like scary movies. All right. You could call a pest specialist to close up the holes. That's what I addressed earlier, and I didn't mean to, but here we are. All right, close up the holes in the walls, the flooring, or you could do it yourself. Get some steel wool and some caulking and go to YouTube University. YouTube is here for everything. It'll teach you everything. Teach you how to brush your teeth. Elmo could teach you how to brush your teeth. Anywho, let's not get off track. All right, YouTube University on how to find unseen openings and how to close them off. And there, let me read this again. You can go to YouTube University on how to find unseen openings and how to close them off. And there you are, doing pest control now, yourself. And at this point, you can go ahead and put that on your resume that you are a pest control specialist. And I would almost go as far as to say that you could be a lightweight contractor. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and jot that down and, put that on your resume. I want to help you beef that up. All right, so number 2, let's go. Number 2, you can use traps, and that's where I am, fam. You feel me? Traps. They got all kinds of traps, and I like this. All right, so you got the classic wooden trap with the metal bar that just like, snap that shit, just, Yeah, classic. Now, the thing is, though, that pressure, like if you snap it on yourself, it hurts. Oh my God, it hurts. So you got to be real careful. You got to practice to make sure that that your fingers can survive this. So make sure you know what you're doing and read the instructions carefully. Yes, it's an old classic, tried and true. And you must use the proper bait. The proper bait is crucial. You got to make sure that it's on there and that's something that can stay on there, that it's, attached really good. And some suggestions that I found were that you can tie it on there with some shoestring. And some people went as far to put super glue or some kind of glue. Was it hot glue? Yeah. They serious about this. Yeah. So those are some things you can do to make sure that they don't just still get the food. You want to make sure that they... This is number 3. Yeah. Edible poisons. Now, here's the thing with edible poisons. I've heard some things about one. I don't know which one it was, but a young lady, she wasn't sure either, but she said it was some type of package where they eat it, they run away from your house, and they explode. I found that fascinating. I like it. I wanted that one, but she couldn't tell me the name, and I couldn't, so we didn't get there. I like the idea of them. All right, so then there's other poisons, though. Some of them, they will eat it, and then they will die in your home. They will die in a space where you cannot find them, which is troubling, not fun anymore. Your house stinks, your clothes stink, you stink, everywhere you go, you stink. And people can smell that, hey, what's going on? You all right? You got a dead body in your house? Should we call the authorities? What's going on? Anywho. Alright, so you just got to be careful on which one you're going for, and make sure it's something that's good for you in your house. There's another one is bait stations. They have these little things where they go into and they eat it and they're trapped inside. Another one is this ultrasonic pest repellent. Now, what I've come to understand about these is that it's a light rave party for these creatures. I feel like they just, yeah, woo, y'all got food up in here? Because they're still there. They're there. The thing is doing the thing. As far as I know, it says it's operable. But the mice, they running around having a blast. Having a good old time. Buy the thing. No. But I've heard good news about some of them, so I guess it depends on what quality you get. Maybe I just didn't get the proper quality. I would test it. That's fine. I'll go with that. That's fine. I probably did get the rave kind versus the repellent kind. Because these jokers like, we had it to win it. Woo! Woo! I'm sorry. Anywho, all right. So yes, you can try and get a good quality one. Read some reviews on them. I would suggest doing that. Maybe that's something I didn't do. I just got one. And I know people that got some too. No reviews are made. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, glue traps. That's another one. I don't know what number I'm on at this moment. We're just gonna keep going though. Glue traps. That's what I got. Now, my brother, I appreciate him. He is amazing. He got those. And he gave them to me. Let me use them. There was a large one that can take out everybody on the set. You feel me? Then there's some little ones that was taking out everybody on the set too. You feel me? So the first one caught one. It was two of them. They was playing around, playing tiddlywinks. One got caught up, like Usher. So caught up, and I heard them, and I got excited, and I hurried up to. They were in the kitchen playing around, and so I ran in there. And I heard it, and I saw one run away, and I was just like, oh, man, it got away. I was hurt. But then I heard a sound, fam. I heard some more, like, some more panicky sounds. Like, I can't. Motherfucker was under the stove. Stuck to the glue trap. I was so excited. Ooh, I got it from under the stove. And I squished it deeper into the glue. Yes, I did. It's true. And I sung to it. I talked to it. And I let it know it better tell its friends. Even though it wasn't going to be able to go nowhere to tell its friends. I wanted to at least send out that wavelength, that energy, that frequency, that vibration to him. So that he could squeak that out. He did his job. He, she, her, they, them. I don't know if they have these LGBT things going on in their communities. Anywho, off subject. So... yeah, but if you about that life catch and release, and there's so many ways of doing that, that's what's up. That's real cool of you. I don't knock that. I support you. I support what you do for them. So they have several catches and release type things. That's what they consider the humane way. And then there's also another one with a 5-gallon bucket. I understand that farmers use this. So they fill it with water or some type of liquid of some kind. Your choice. And you put like a hanger and a can and some peanut butter on that can. And so they will run across the line and try to get on the can or whatever. And then the can will roll and spin them into the fluid. And they can't get out. So you can put like oil, make it slick where they can't even try. And they just, And so I saw an image where I believe they sell it like this rolling bar and a bucket. So you can just go ahead and purchase that if you want, if you don't want to make it yourself, which is easy, quick and easy if you have a 5-gallon bucket available to you or accessible. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, the rolling log mouse trap. I thought that was dope. It catches a lot of them. So, yeah. Another suggestion of making sure to, minimize mice issues in your home is to remove debris around your home where they might hide. Keep the grass low. Destroy nesting areas. That's what it was called. They will use different materials in your homes to create nesting areas. And you can usually see where they've torn up some things to utilize for their nesting areas. So as you find these nesting areas and burrows, you got to get rid of them, clean them away as possible, fill up holes, like I said, steel wool and caulking, get it done. And also I did go ahead and combine my efforts of glue traps with a kitten. I just recently got a kitten. This would be on the 2nd week of having this kitten. So he's really a true kitten. And this is always effective. Having a cat around, yo. I grew up in the country, so I know how this, I'm understanding how this works. And animals, kittens help. Dogs even can help with that. So, but for sure, cats, they about that life. They are hunters. So, yep, that's where I am. I just want to make sure that, I let people know that you are powerful in this. You can rescue yourself. You don't have to let them run amok in your home and take over and do whatever they want. This is your space. Make sure they know that. So I've taken them out one by one. Some of them, what was it, like 3 at a time? That's what I do. I don't play no games. So yeah, I've been taking them and dropping them, and I got a kitten. It's on and popping. They ain't taking over my house no more. It's over. I'm done. All right. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time. I do see that you've enjoyed this video. Again, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want. If you got some suggestions, some other ones outside the ones that I haven't come up with and presented to you all, put that down there in the comments. Put it in there. Put it in there. Put it in there. Please let people know that they, you don't have to be helpless in this. You don't have to let them take over and drink coffee with them and have breakfast with them. You don't. You don't. They can't make you. It reminds me of the Orkin video, the Orkin commercial.
You were not supposed to be back until Sunday. We could use the boy. Yeah. On drums.
Rodents want to make your home their home, but Orkin keeps them out. Get guaranteed protection from rats, mice, and all kinds of pests. Orkin, keeping pests in their place.
Going in my house. They telling me what to do. No, fam, that's mine. I ain't get the Orkin man, but I know what to do. Shit. Alright, take care everybody. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. Yeah.